Good morning. Welcome to the Fall Council of Trustees meeting. You're all ready to get this meeting underway. So with that, we'll call the meeting to order. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the largest grant in SDSU history, $80 million. That is phenomenal.
Truly, my colleagues and I are really honored to be here today on behalf of the whole team that was awarded the Climate Smart Grazing Beef and Bison Grant.
This project will drive future innovations and success here at SDSU and beyond.
Fishing with my son, and you may not be able to see this, but that's a little jet stream and then the moon. And I was like, that jet stream, that's SDSU. We are literally shooting over the moon with our level of impact. And this is because we have the combined resources, collaborative networks, and people to achieve something never before done in range and animal science at this scale.
Honestly, this is the most amazing thing that's happened and to be a part of.
Really, it's just a wonderful time to be a jackrabbit.
Please welcome the director of the Ness School of Management and Economics, Dr. Joe Santos.
I'm here today to tell you a little bit about the school, to give you just a sense of an overview. And so for the mission, what we're really emphasizing is advancing knowledge, doing that through the land-grant mission, of course, engaging stakeholders, and then catalyzing economic innovation and essentially improving the quality of life. Right? That's the mission. The Ness School is going to be the place where folks go, where we will be that sort of lodestar for proper thinking about decision-making, right? Broadly defined in all of the various rich contexts in which we do it in the Ness School. Right? That's the vision. So I like to say, we will be the other Brookings institution. There's one in Washington, and then there will be this one. We will be a think tank, right? That's right. That's right. And we'll be the better one. Okay. But it's shaping the way we think about academic excellence once we leave the Ness School, right? I want that to be the way folks think. How would they do it at the Ness School, right? And so we raise the bar long after they're out of our classrooms. So with that, folks, thank you for your time this morning.
This is the McGraw Award. This prize was created to celebrate innovation, inspiration, and impact in education by recognizing outstanding individuals whose accomplishments are making a difference in the lives of students. Please stand, President Dunn, one of the recipients this year of the McGraw Prize.
This award doesn't happen without this foundation, and I hope you all take credit for that. So everybody who's on the Board of Governors, on the Council of Trustees, is a parent of this award too, and I hope you share that success. So congratulations to you for making all this happen. Thank you very much.
We are committed to doing the big things at this university. When we get to Thanksgiving Day and they perform in Macy's for 75 seconds, the world is going to see the very best that South Dakota has to offer from this campus.
And so what we have here is an opportunity to change the lives of these kids and the other kids in the Pride, because they are awesome. And Mike and I know what it takes to perform. The hours these kids put in. They don't quit playing because of the temperature, nor the score of the game. And so these kids are our future. It is important we carry it forward and give them an opportunity of a lifetime. Get your checkbooks out, write a check. These kids are worth it. Go Jacks.
I was a junior football player at SDSU. I'd come as a freshman. Freshmen didn't play back then. As a sophomore, I got some playing time, and it was kind of exciting. And then as a junior, I got to be a starter, and that was a big deal. It was Hobo Day 1977, and that Friday, Coach called me into my office and said, "We're going to make a change. You're not going to play tomorrow." I got benched the day before Hobo Day. Now, I had about 40 family and friends coming. It was a big deal for us. And I was too embarrassed to call my father. So I did what most of us would do. I called my mom. And she kind of put things in perspective, and I've carried this with me my entire life. She said, I would suggest that you put your head down and you go back to work. Well, I did that. I took that advice, got my job back by the end of the year, had a great senior season, and today I'm that guy with a name on a stadium. Well, that's where we're at in the campaign. What we need to do is be bold and put our heads down and go back to work and finish this campaign. Thank you.
So we wanted to hear from some students about how their SDSU experience or Jackrabbit experience has been impacted by philanthropy.
I think every aspect of my college experience was benefited by giving in philanthropy. It wouldn't be possible without donors.
It's definitely made it easier having the support that we've had around us, whether it's not having to worry about paying for school, all the coaches, all the staff, everyone here. It's really been fun just being able to make myself excel both academically and on the field.
Dr. Diddle prepared me for so much. Jim prepared me for so much. And I'm so grateful for everything that I've received from this school.
You know, we never get to predict how things are going to go for us. And summer of 21, my wife and I came from Omaha to be a part of this institution and to serve, in particular, in the College of Education, Human Sciences. And by late fall, my knee started to bother me, and went and had it looked at and said, "Gosh, you got bone cancer." I mean, that's a long story. Kind of kept hoping for good news, but it kept being the worst case scenario, you know. And so the approach to treating it is to chase it around and get rid of it where it appears. And so they recommended I got 40 recommendations or opinions, but Mayo said, you know, the best thing you can do is forfeit your leg, and hopefully that will limit the cancer spread. And so that was our best opportunity to do that. And so that's what we did. And it didn't work. You know, it spread anyway. But that's kind of where it's been. And so I continued on for some time in the role as dean and just absolutely loved it. And they eventually decided that I should probably do chemotherapy, and it kind of wiped me out and made me tired and all those kinds of things. And so I decided to step down as dean and doing some other things I can talk about for the university. But it's not a real happy story, but that's the reality of it. So
Maybe you would share a few things that you're really very proud of the college during the time you've been here.
Absolutely. You know, when I got here, it was really validating that I'd made some good choices. Tremendous leadership, and the faculty and students and staff in the college are just phenomenal. You know, working with the foundation, partnering with so many of you, amazing people that are in this room, to be honest, and beyond, to see what they can do to invest in young people. And I was fortunate to step into the first endowed position when it was just getting awarded, and that's Tate Profile and Mary DeJong's endowed position of early childhood education, which brought Dr. Carrie Green here, and that was a lot of fun. And not long after that, we had also the School of Education, Counseling, and Human Development with Lyndall and Marlis Thompson's endowment. So we've got others too. I know I did not, before I got here, the Bick and also the Fenner families have estate gifts that will turn into endowments at some point in the future. And then finally, we also have the Wintrode, the Lucas P. Wintrode position in autism studies. And so it's been really a lot of fun, and it's just such a bright future, and so many generous people investing what I consider to be a really important endeavors.
South Dakota State University wishes to recognize Dr. Barnes and express appreciation for his leadership and loyal service. Therefore, be it resolved that henceforth Dr. Paul Barnes will carry the title Dean Emeritus of the South Dakota State University College of Education and Human Sciences, and as further recognition of his leadership and loyal service, a copy of this will be presented to Dr. Barnes, signed by President Nunn and myself. Congratulations, Dean Emeritus Barnes.